just need time. I need time.
Yo, what's going on, FreshMode Studios here, back with another video comes guys with an NBA 2K20 rebuild video, and today we're going to be doing a CP3 New Orleans Pelicans rebuild. It's going to be basically one that if he never got traded. So I started with a 2007-2008 roster, went way back, and yeah, so we got CP3 as a 91 overall. So yeah, we're going to just leave the team the way it is, but first let's look at some efficiency, 7 seconds. Looks like that works pretty well for this team. Let's run it. I don't really know who some of these people are, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Let's go to coaching game plan. CP3. Sure, 9-man rotation. That works for me. Let's give CP3 39 minutes. Morris Peterson. Looks like he's a rookie. We'll give him 30 minutes. Peja Stavanovich. I do know who he is. We'll give him a lot of minutes. David West, age 27. Tyson Chandler was on this team? Was he really? I did not know he was a fan, or on the, well, I guess it would be the Hornets at this time. So, looks like we got Gennaro Pargo, Rasul Butler, rest in peace, Chris Anderson, Birdman, and Mike James, who I thought this was a different Mike James. So, yeah, this is in the first season. Let's see how CP3 does. LeBron James in Cleveland still wins MVP. Kevin Durant, Rookie of the Year. 87 overall. I didn't touch. I don't know what to do with the ratings, guys. That it's just gonna be the way to do. Dwight Howard is a monster, and he has normal hair. Phil Jackson gets Coach of the Year, and what team was he coaching at this point? He has normal pictures as well. Darren Williams is a freaking monster. Gilbert Arenas there. So where is CP3 on any of these teams? Oh, he's on that second team. Let's check out his stats real quick. 93 overall, 23 points, 12 assists. Wow, Chris Paul is quite good. Kobe Bryant on the All-NBA third team. Good numbers from him. On defensive team there, and here's the rookie teams. I didn't actually know who the rookies were. Marcus Sol and Conley, both. Joakim, Al Horford, Kevin Durant. Hey, my boy Jeff Green, 79 overall, 17 points per game. Wow. All right, so we are the 3 seed, and just like that, I mean, I don't know how. I just 54 and 28. So Chris Paul is carrying this team. We're taking on the Clippers. This goes back to before my time of knowing basketball. 2010, 2011 onward is where I know my knowledge. Just when I started getting into basketball. So I'm not. I mean, I know a little bit, but I don't know a ton about this type of stuff. As we're already we're already taking on Kobe, and getting swept I wouldn't be mad. We're not gonna have a good pick, but okay, we get eliminated in 6. Lakers Celtics, classic rivalry, excuse me, and Paul Gasol wins MVP. Let's look at playoff stats and season stats on the regular season. Tyson Chandler went off. My boy Peja went crazy with 16. And then David West was 16. So I actually have some really solid building blocks for this team. I'm going to keep these guys. I might. Tyson Chandler, a young Tyson Chandler, is a perfect center for us. Rasul Butler, good numbers. And let's take a look at the playoff stats. My bad. And let's see what CP3 did here. 24 points per game, about 11 assists. Tyson Chandler 16, West 16. Page just dropped off a little bit. This dude, Morris Peterson, he's a beast. So let's get in the offseason, see what we can do with this team. I'm not going to do 20 seasons like I did with the Lakers rebuild. We're just going to go probably till 2022 or whatever. So let's go to player retirements. Batumbo. Kufos. And this guy, like, his age is 60. I'm pretty sure he kept playing. Okay, I think these were like real players that are still in the roster for some reason. And they all oh my gosh, yeah, we're not going to go into that. So let's just go to draft lottery and see what we get. Thunder have the #1 pick again. Well, there's Russell Westbrook for you guys. Hopefully he gets picked #1. Staff signing. Byron Scott, good coach. Assistant coach, we could probably use a new one. Let's just get Trent Peterson for better ratings purposes. 1 mil. New trainer is definitely needed. So, okay, we're not going to get anybody good, so let's do a 1-year deal for him. And who cares about CFOs? Let's go to the draft. And let's see if I can try to maybe make a trade to move up. I may not trade every single player away like I did on the other rebuild. I traded everybody away, and the one guy I traded away turned out to be very, very good. So let's look for about the 8th pick. That looks good to me. Take the 26. I have like 30 seconds, so you can take those as well. I don't really care about them. Here, take a player. Don't take Chris Paul. Take take Gennaro Pargo. And take... No, not Chris Paul. Not Chris Paul. Take this guy. Okay, they're acquiring a little bit too much money. So maybe I can take Eddie House. I do remember Eddie House. But they don't really like that, do they? Oh, I gotta get Scalabrini, baby. Okay, they don't like that. Here's a feature first for you. They don't like that either. Okay. Okay. How about Big 25 as well? They agree to that. Okay. So we still have our seconds. I don't really know who's in this draft class anyway. Let's look at mock drafts. Derrick Rose, Kevin Love. So Derrick Rose is going to go to the Thunder. A what-if situation. Westbrook at 6. What if he falls? Where am I? Pelicans. What did I even trade for? I don't know where I traded to. Whatever. Oh, pick 8. Okay. Did Russ Westbrook fall? He didn't. He did not fall. Westbrook went 3 to the Bulls. No way. So it's just a swap. That's crazy. Roy Hibbert. Let's see who's out here then. Michael Beasley, Serge Ibaka, Brook Lopez. Anybody? Well, here in this draft then, Ryan Anderson. Where did he play first? I can't remember where he played first, but Eric Gordon would be the pick for realism. DeAndre Jordan. And you know what? I think we're actually just going to end up going with Eric Gordon. Michael Beasley. Kind of a beast, but I think we're going to end up having to go with Eric Gordon. Keep it semi-realistic in a sense, but I think that's probably the best pick for us. And he was a good scorer. And wow, Omer Sheik from Turkey. And what are this other second-round pick? Anybody good? Overseas guy could be worth it. So these are just random 2K generated people, I believe. So let's take this overseas guy. Gotta love those people. So yeah, let's see. Gallinari, he went pretty high to the Grizzlies. Interesting. Oh, they got Beasley. Okay. Okay, Ricky signing. Let's get all 3. I can always trade them. You know the moves. No team player options. Go to qualifying offers. See if there's anything here. Nothing. So free agency. What is out here? I don't know if we have any money, but Baron Davis could be a backup. Jamal Crawford. I'm 12 million away. Okay. Bonzi Wells. I don't know who the heck you are, but can I free up 12 million? That's the key. I don't really want to give up Tyson. I like Tyson. So Morris Peterson was kind of a monster last year, though. But I think I might be able to move on and get Jamal Crawford a little bit younger, and could be a perfect 6-man for the future. So can I just unload him for Haslam, my boy Kyle Korver, Kenny Thomas, Eddie Curry? Wow, actually played against his son. Keith Bogans was still in the NBA, or this is when was he drafted? I actually played against his son in a bracket league many years ago. Drew Gooden, remember him? So can I just do this deal? I'm just gonna do this for Solomon Jones. Let me trade him. So I don't really need Solomon Jones. So let me just move on. I'm gonna get a pick, maybe. Yeah, first round pick, sure. I'll trade a second. It's a fair enough trade. Let's see what else I can pull off here. You know me, always looking to make the most moves possible. Mike James, to move on from him. Save a little bit of money. First round pick. I'm gonna throw these seconds right away. I don't care about them. If I get first round picks, I'm happy. Obviously, Miami doesn't have LeBron, but Russell Butler. Can I move on from him? I mean, he's not a bad player, but 28 just to see, maybe get a little bit of salary. Haslam, Curry, Luke Walton. First and second. I think we'll stick with him for right now. Although I did have like 3 small forwards. Can I move on from you? I'll keep Julian Wright, but can I trade you for something? Pick? Sure. If I see a first round pick, I'll take that. So, backup center, don't really need one. Scalabrini's going to stay on the team. Still Butler, so we definitely need some backups. So let's see what we can do. Jamal Crawford, priority number 1. Let's get him. Elton Brand, still a bit young. Mike Miller. Man. Josh Childress. Even with the hair, too. Jason Williams. Didn't he play for the... Oh, that's Jason Williams. Yeah. Never mind. I'm thinking something. Carlos Delfino. Remember Derrick Rose going off against him back in the day. Matt Barnes. I'm looking for a shooting guard now. Actually, point guard since I Jamal. So maybe JJ Barea. He's a young JJ Barea. Rodney Stuckey. Man, this brings back a few memories. Earl Boykins. Damon Stoudemire. Watched the instructional video about him a very long time ago. Sean Livingston. 19 million. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know why he wants that much. John Lucas III. I'm not really seeing any good backup point guards. Penny Hardaway. I may just trade for backup point guard, to be honest with you. There's not a whole lot I like at all. So, Corey Maggette, he was decent. Rodney Turruff. Chris Dick. Chris Anderson. Kwame Brown. And we'll just try to get, what's his name? He's not with the Grizzlies. No. Alright, I'll throw some money at you. Elton Brand. 27 million. I don't really want to do that. I'll get Mike Miller. That's actually not a bad signing. And then, can I get Sam Cassell as well on a 1-year deal? I can't. I can't? Seriously? Alright, well, we're going to get Mike Miller. And then, I still can get him. What are you talking about? Just wanted to be wise. Okay, can I now get him? 960. Come on. No, now. Oh, okay, they matched the sheet. Jason Williams, might as well. If he signs with us, maybe. No, he signed with Miami Heat. Okay. Or Boykins it is. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7, 8. Don't really have a backup big, so let me find one. Let me trade. Oh, Zaza Pachulia and Hakeem Warwick. I think this works out perfectly. We get what we need. We get a backup 4 and a backup 5. And yeah, I think we're all set. Play progressions, Peja does drop a little bit. I will look to, I mean, he's got such a massive contract, but I will look to trade him in the next offseason, most likely. Mike Miller, 80. Eric Gordon, all the way up to 77 somehow. Earl Boykins drops, so that's nice. I'm going to need a better backup point guard, or I might just not even play him, since I do have, backups at all the other positions. So I think we'll be okay without having another backup point guard. CP3 will be playing like 40 minutes anyway. We only have 2 training camps. Chris Paul's already at 96, so I'll send Tyson Chandler and Eric Gordon. Hopefully, since injuries are off, he won't, get injured, but I think he'll be a solid player for us. Because 2K is logical. CP3 wins MVP. I mean, that makes sense because look at those numbers. That's insane. But the logic part is 64 and 18. And this team is nowhere close to how good my team was. Dwight Howard wins Defensive Player of the Year. Ramon Sessions, most improved. Brian Scott gets Coach of the Year. CP3, of course, first team. You just check out the rest of them, as I am so upset about how these rookies don't even make any sense. But as this goes, I'm 64 and 18. And Kobe Bryant rebuild could not win after year 1 at all, and I had an insane team. It just did not work. It just did not. We're gonna be doing one more season. My guess is we're gonna win here because I it's just the way this. We're already 8-0, and yeah. So this 2K just doesn't make sense, and we're about to actually get swept. Okay. Or comeback season. Comeback season. Okay, down 3-0. And we're taking on Dwight Howard. I don't think we're going to beat them. However, we're up 3-2, and we win in 6. So CP3 defeats Dwight Howard with 28 points per game, 13 assists, 3 steals, while shooting 55% from the field and 38% downtown. And yeah, let's look at the playoff stats and the season stats. So first of all, Chris Paul is insane. Stavakovic, good numbers, especially, well, regular season. I think he's a little more regular season guy. But Tyson Chandler, great numbers. Eric Gordon, very nice numbers. Mike Miller, very good. Hakeem Warwick, whoops, solid. Rasul Butler, solid. And Zaza Pachulia, solid. The draft lottery, I don't know. This video is gonna be short because of how it just. And we have the 3rd pick. No, we don't. Okay, this is not the Hornets. We're gonna ignore that. I'm thinking because this is the actual Hornets. This isn't GM. I just lowball that guy. It's fine. Let's get Sean Navarro for a trainer. And I actually got him. Okay, so let's go. Let's do the draft. This is just nuts how this video is. How these past like 6 hours have gone. So we have the 21st pick. I have no. James Johnson, Taj Gibson, Damari Carroll, Jonas Jerebko, Danny Green, Jody Meeks, Swainson. I think we'll just take James Johnson. He was solid when he was younger. He was pretty good. So 29th pick as well. Tiago Splitter, freaking monster. We'll go Danny Green. North Carolina. Okay, so let's get up out of here. And don't know who that is, but he's number 1. James Harden goes number 2. Curry number 3. DeRozan 4 to the Thunder. Interesting. Griffin to the Timberwolves. Some interesting stuff going down these days. We'll sign everybody. This second round pick that they signed is literally the best player. Actually, no. That was my overseas guys. So, team player options. We'll accept this guy. And then, is anybody out here that's good? Doesn't look like it. But maybe there's some good free agents. We'll see. I mean, the only thing I'm going to look to do is maybe look at upgrade at the small forward position. So, is there one? Allen Iverson's out here. We are 30 million away. I can clear that up. Chris Paul. Oh, shoot. How do I not have bird rights on Chris Paul? If he get, I'm just going to let him get signed and I'll trade for him because that's not supposed to happen. He's not supposed to just leave like that. So, that's weird. But Sean Marion, Danny Granger would be perfect. Okay, so let me go ahead and just trade Stovakovic. He's been good, but Willie Green, Kyle Lowry, Grizzlies, Josh Smith. I was a big fan of his. George Hill. Give me a backup point card. I can just do a salary. Jason Terry, Kenyon Martin, Vladimir. 2 first. Salary dump. Salary dump. So David West is making a lot of money. So is Zaza Pachulia. That's fine. I mean, I guess it's okay. Rasul Butler. Yeah, I mean. So let's go see if we can try to sign Danny Granger. Well, actually, can I just sign Chris Paul? That was actually stupid because then I could try to trade for. Yeah, that was just stupid. Okay. Okay, we get CP3 back. We can renounce the rights on everybody else. That's kind of stupid because now I don't have small forward. Just trade for Danny Granger. So I wasn't trying to give up a ton, but we gave up a fair amount. Mike Miller, Russell Butler, 2 firsts and 2 seconds for Danny Granger. So now look at the team. We got 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 4, 5. I may. What do I want to do here? James Johnson, I guess, can stay. And then 5, 6. Yeah, we're fine. So I don't really need a backup point guard. Tony Allen, I guess, could be our backup. I was looking for Danny Green to fill that in, but that's fine. So Tony Allen will be. Yeah, he'll be the backup, and then should I go Julian Wright? Yeah, sure. And then James Johnson will just not play him. So I think we'll be set for the next season. Danny Granger, we'll send an untapped potential. Then we'll send Eric Gordon, and then we'll send Tyson Chandler. Try to get him to a 90. So here's the rotation for the season: CP3 38, Eric Gordon 30, Danny Granger 33, David West 32, Tyson 33, James Johnson 24, Zaza 20, Tony Allen 18, and Henrik Hallgreen with 12. System proficiency still at 3.5 stars. We'll see how it develops. Doesn't really fit Eric Gordon. That's fine. Let's go and simulate this entire season. See if we can go back to back. So at the end of the final season, Dwight Howard 26 and 20, Robin Burton Rookie of the Year, Anderson Varejao 6 Man of the Year, Dwight Howard Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved David Perdue, Stan Van Gundy gets Coach of the Year, and we go 48 and 34. Not so good, but Chris Paul was a monster. 14 assists, 3 steals, 30 points. Like same numbers as last year actually. So it's 1 more assist per game. 20 Parker, LeBron James, 30. You guys can check out the rest. This is the rookie team. I don't know what happened there. It just does that for some reason. So you guys can check that out. And let's go ahead and simulate the entire playoffs. I hope we do good. I'll show you guys the stats once the playoffs are over. We're taking on Kobe, so this is our tough test. If we don't get out, I mean, that's whatever. We already won a championship. But let's see if we can get out of the first round at least. We're taking on Kobe Bryant. 7? Oh, we took him to 7. So obviously, what year are we? I don't even think like the CP3 trade would go down yet. So maybe I should simulate another year. I kind of want to win another title. Kind of want to. Let's just see what happens here. Or it looks like Orlando's finally gonna get that ring. Although they're taking the Lakers, and the Lakers are really good. And they won, right? Yep. Kobe Bryant, MVP. Let's look at player stats for the playoffs. Chris Paul, monster. Player stats. The regular season. We just gotta upgrade our bench, so I think I might just go one more season, guys. I might just go one more season because I was kind of disappointed, and CP3 trade wouldn't actually happen yet, so and I actually don't know what class I loaded up. We have the Pelicans pick via Miami, #1 pick. Let's go. Let me make sure I have the right pick, or the right yeah, I need to load draft class, and I think it's 2010, so this would be somewhat around the time John Wall's in this one. Okay, so this is actually somewhat similar. Make sure John Wall isn't already here. Okay, he's not. So we had the right class then. Let's just go staff signing, head coach. Don't know who to get. Byron Scott will bring him back. Okay, draft. Can we trade in one pick for something? And we have the 11th pick via the Timberwolves. Let's go. Anything really good? These aren't even that good of offers. Chauncey Billups is not bad. Monte Ellis. It's the real Monte Ellis. I love my Kobe rebuild. But guys, I think I'm actually going to go back and redo that Kobe rebuild, so you're not going to have any idea what I'm talking about then, because this is coming out after that. So I think I'm going to go back and redo it because it was just bad. It just did not turn out the way it was supposed to. It was supposed to be a tribute video, and it just didn't work. So I think I'm going to go back and fix that. But anyway, I need a better six-man because James Johnson was awful. He was awful. So yeah, I think we're going to just go ahead and go with our #1 pick and pick who we see, which will be probably John Wall at #1. I don't know who's DeMarcus Cousins, Paul George, Gordon Hayward. Why is John Wall not even good? He's okay. He's #1 point guard. We don't really need one though. So Cousins would be Paul George at small forward would be fantastic. Or do we go Cousins? Can I trade? Who's my center right now? He's about to be a free agent, so I could go Cousins. I think I'm actually gonna go to Marcus Cousins over Paul George. Yes. Let's see who is out here. Who went before? Let's go draft summary. Cousins, Wall, Monroe, George. Some dude named Bush, Dean House, Russ Manning, Devin Harris Jr. Don't know who these people are. So it looks like we have a real person, which would still be left. That's Gordon Hayward. Yes, please. We'll definitely take him. We have pick 20 as well. So I may look to trade these guys. Wesley Johnson. Okay. Aminu. Josh Smith. Jr. Okay, I don't know who that is then. Lance Stevenson. But we're going to go Aminu. Best overall solid player. So we're happy with that. Sign all these guys. They're all really good. Team player options. We will accept everybody. And we will try to maybe get a good trade. Let's go to free agency. I don't want to go too crazy, but I will overpay for anything really. So Paul Pierce is out here. We have not really any money. Dwayne Wade, Bosch, Grady. Man, this class is stacked. Holy cow! Do we have our player? Tyson Chandler. Let's make sure we get him that 5-year max. Scott Brini, 5-year, 4-year. Pachulia, let's get him too because I could trade him away. They all agree, so we're all happy people. All this for Kevin Love doesn't work. That's nuts. It's like impossible to trade for anybody in this game, I swear. That Gerald Wallace picture is actually right. I was gonna say it's wrong, but it is right. Josh Smith. I mean, I don't know who to trade for. I have all these really good people on my team, and I don't really know what to do with them. So let's just go to the trade finder and see what I could find. I think our first trade has already been found. It's not. Ooh, Rudy Gay would be interesting, but no, we're gonna go for Andre Iguodala. I know I was gonna go for one of these guys. I went for Danny Granger, but I think Iggy's the right move. We're gonna get a first-round pick too, and I'll actually even throw in some other people too, just to get them some extra people. So take Shannon Brown. No, okay, they don't want to do that, so I'll just do the original deal. they give me Willie Green. Sure. Sure. Here, let me trade away some salary now, like Shan Brown and Zaza. Mike Dunleavy, Eddie Curry, 2 first, yes please. I mean, there's a salary dump, so Willie Green, I can trade you. Actually, I might keep you. So hold on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get rid of James Johnson, that's for sure. And then we have Aminu, and then we're set. So I just need to get rid of James Johnson, and we'll be fine. Can I just get picks? Marco Bellinelli, hey. 2 first, yes please. And let's double check, make sure the roster is all set. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Perfect 9-man rotation. And I'll see you guys at the rotations. So here's the rotation for the season. CP3 38, Eric Gordon 31, Iggy 33, West 27, Tyson 32, Cousins 27, Hayward 23, and Willie Green 16, along with Amina with 13. System efficiency, we take a look at that real quick. 3.5 stars, still 7 seconds. But if we move up to balanced, that is grit and grind actually is our best. We'll go grit and grind. So we end up going 67-15. Chris Paul with the second MVP. 6th man of the year, David Lee. Dwight Howard, defensive player of the year. Most improved, Greg Oden. Byron Scott, Gates coach of the year. CP3, all NBA first team, all NBA second team here, third team. And then did we get anybody else on these teams? Just check. Antoine Jamison, look at him. Nobody else here, that's alright. All defensive team, Chris Paul on that. And here's the rookie teams. Those were always jacked up. I don't know why. I don't know how a two-way player who's in the G League, they didn't even have two-way players. But yeah, it's for number 1 seed. Let's go and simulate the entire playoffs. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully we can win our second title. I fully expect us to. And then we'll show you guys the stats, and we'll call this rebuild a big success. And if you guys have not, go check out my previous video. I'm not sure if it's going to be the Kobe rebuild or if it's not. It might just come out after this. So we're down 2-1. Now it's 2-2 against OKC, and we move on. Whew. That's the thing with the simulated playoffs. The way I do it now, it's just you gotta hold your breath, man. 3-2, advancing 6. Taking on the Celtics. It's a tough team. It's a very tough team, but we're tougher. No, we're not. Are we? We are. Let's go. Chris Paul, 27, 14, 2, 54, and 43 from downtown. Absurd numbers. Andre Iguodala, Game 7 hero. Great. All right, playoff stats. First and foremost, Chris Paul had a big drop-off here. 15 assists, though. 99 overall, of course. Eric Gordon, really nice numbers from all these guys. Marcus Cousins, Hayward off the bench. Willie Green did not do a lot. Okay. Regular season stats now. Chris Paul, obviously the MVP. Eric Gordon with 20. Good to see that. Andre Iguodala, very nice. Tyson Chandler, 13 boards. 2 blocks per game. A block from Cousins, who got 14. About 21 per 36. Hayward, 20 per 36. David West, didn't need him to be a big scorer, so he dropped about 12 points, 9 boards, block, and 2 assists. Willie Green and Aminu did their thing defensively, so yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. CP3 stays in New Orleans rebuild. I believe this would be around, I think it was 2011 they traded Chris Paul. I could be mistaken, but somewhere around this period of time they would trade him, but I just went a little bit earlier just to kind of, see what would happen before. So yeah, Chris Paul, Pelicans rebuild. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.